Hey guys, my name is Logan and or Frost and or Grin and or whatever you'd like to call me, but today we are in Let It Die, or I'm about to jump in Let It Die. But before I make the video I kind of want to talk about something, because it's something that's like, it's probably nothing, but it's also like, what if it's not nothing? So that's why I'm kind of like, well, you know, probably worth talking about it. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, the creators of Let It Die do these community streams that they do ever so often, telling us about new armors coming up. It's very fun to watch. They are from Japan, etc., so you are going to be hearing a translator in the mix of Japanese speak, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, they at the end of the stream, there was like this bit that okay, so essentially what I'm about to show you guys is they got this ticket, and it's very gamey. Their live stream, it's somewhat weird, but it's to be expected. Towards the end of the live stream, they got handed a letter, and it was, again, really gamey. They opened it, seemed surprised, although it was definitely just like a thing. Anyways, they opened the letter, and the letter says from the manager that Let It Die needs to reach 7 million downloads in order for it to keep going. And that's what they do. Now, normally everyone would be like, what? But then the cynical part of your head is like, this seems like a marketing ploy, you know what I mean, to push self-advertising. But yeah, then there's the other aspect, which this could mean the no longer supporting Let It Die. Will that happen? I don't think so, especially considering, well, let's just watch it together.
Maybe, guys, unfortunately, maybe our next stream, the first anniversary, maybe it's gonna be the last one. So because this is actually a serious letter, an announcement.
This chick to the left is putting
Advertise this game to the friends and family around. Really? Is it a serious announcement? It is.
This is a serious announcement. Look, I took my, look at it. Check it out. So that thing was on her head, and she spent like a good 5 minutes.
Together with our crew, that the show will end as long as it does not reach 4 million downloads within the year.
And this chick is just like, I'm gonna fucking do this. This chick does not want to be. Yeah, and there's this continuous joke where this guy is like the back dude, the guy with the wife beater that's white. He's like the butt end of a joke of like him being the director and like all fault is his, and it's kind of like a stupid little inside joke from the thing. But so they're basically saying to share the game to make it live. So it's hard because it's like, to me, there's two sides to look at, right? There's the side of like, from a cynic's perspective, which is very much where I kind of land, it seems like a marketing ploy. It seems like people being like, oh, our game's gonna get shut down. Oh, you better, you know, tell your friend and get us to 4 million downloads. Because, dude, if we're able to say that and tweet out that Let It Die is 4 million downloads, that's insane. It's a super big marketing ploy. That's why PUBG and Fortnite Battle Royale have been doing that. They're like, look how many people are playing our game. You're gonna have consistent people to play with if you're doing this. So it's a good strategy to have big numbers, kind of like inflated numbers. Kind of like when someone has like a huge subscriber count but like shitty views. Most people just see the subscriber count, you know what I mean? And it's honestly, I'm a bit pissed because it's not a good thing to do that, you know what I mean? Like if shit gets real and then you're like, hey, genuinely, we need help, or like we're kind of getting to the point where we're not making any money and Let It Die, tell your friends if you want the game to keep going, then that makes sense. If that is actually happening. If not, then it is an extremely manipulative thing to do to your audience. So it's kind of, you could either look at it from the one perspective, which is they're telling the truth, and this is a genuine thing that could happen, and it's pretty bad, or this is really one of the worst marketing things you can do, is to manipulate your audience to doing that. It's kind of like having a girlfriend that's like, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't stay with me. It's like, well, that's awful and manipulative and the worst. Like, it feels the worst to even hear that. So, you know, it's kind of, to me, it's like a similar vein of manipulation, and I don't know, again, like I said, I love this game, I want it to continue. I hate the fact that, like, let's lower the audio. Yeah, so by the way, the bracket is 4 million players in order for it to be saved, but Let It Die itself has like 3,600,000 something, so we only need like 400,000 people to download it. Yeah, but it's kind of weird because there's like, the one English lady is doing her hardest to be like, this is serious, but then everyone else is perpetually laughing, and it's like,
So because this is actually a serious An announcement.
Serious letter, and she's putting stickers on her goddamn hand. Who is this person?
Please advertise this game to the
And that could be the biggest hint at what this is. Now again, I to me the reason why I want to make this video is because of that. Like, you know, it's kind of the same idea. It was like there's a high chance that this is all for attention and this is all bullshit, but there's that 1% chance where I'm not sure if I want to just be like, it's nothing. Even if it isn't that, it'd be important to do it, right? Or to like take it seriously. Because if you don't take it seriously, there could actually be a huge negative if it does come into fruition. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Japan. Maybe it's just their way of like these people all made the game, so the thing that you made is coming to an end, and then like a lot of it is followed up by laughter and like awkward.
Really? Is it a serious announcement? It is.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
Well,
I'm sure she's a lovely person. I'm just saying. It's like, all right.
our next stream, the first anniversary, maybe it's gonna be the last one.
Then guilt tripping, and I don't know, to me, like, if this is the case, then there's a way to do it, you know what I mean? You'd be like, hey, genuinely, guys, this is the problem, these are the facts, this is our numbers, this is why we need things to change. Opposed to being like, hey, guys, the stream won't happen if you don't do it. It's like, that's not a way you kind of install in people to help you. You lay out the facts, you lay out the situation, and then you say, this is what you can do to help, if you want. That's how you get people to rally behind you. You don't go, well, you guys won't be getting our thing if you don't give us something, you know what I mean? It's like, it seems strange that they did it this way. Especially considering they keep, again, it doesn't, like, I'm just gonna mute it, or not mute it, but lower it. I'm a little, I feel bad for the translator, because everyone here seems genuinely like good people. I just feel like this is the worst way to implement this.
If we don't reach the download. Our next stream on the 2nd of December may be the last one.
And then from a perspective of like, I heard a couple weeks back, and I loved one. I think I was watching a live stream. It was I'm not sure what game it was, but I just remember the words that the person said. And the person said, it is not on the viewers to dictate whether the person keeps making content necessarily. Don't get me wrong, that helps massively, but as a creator, it's your job to figure out everything that's going on in the backworks. You know, it's your job to make the money. It's your job to make sure things are stable. It's not on the viewer to do that. Don't get me wrong, we have the era of Patreon and all these other things that can help massively, but it's still not on you guys, and you guys should never feel like you're holding the burden for us. That should be our burden, not yours. So again, this seems weird. This seems like the thing. I don't know. Again, I always believe that, like, don't get me wrong, I like when people like pull back the curtain to show you the stuff they deal with, but that's the thing. It's the stuff that they deal with, and that you can help out with, not like you have to save me. It's weird. No one wants to save someone that's saying, save me, save me. Everyone wants to save the guy who's trying his hardest to save himself. Yeah.
The repeated mistakes.
See, and more like joking, like, again, it's not like a joking matter, you know? Like, this is like your game, and don't get me wrong, I know Gohan, or whoever the people, I think it's Gohan, it's the developers for the game, have many other like stakes and other money sources, so this is not gonna destroy them, I don't think. But yeah. See, like right here, she just laughed. She's laughing. It leads me more on like this is a marketing ploy so that they can get 4 million people. And honestly, I don't think they released. I'm not sure if anyone can like verify their numbers. So yeah, it's kind of also weird. Like they could be like, "Hey, you guys did it," and they didn't reach the mark, but they still made more ground than they made in the past month. So this is seen as a go. Which I'm not faulting people for having like a, you know, what do you call it, grinding or playing the best game you can play, but in terms of like winning in the sense of that. But I'm saying that, like, you know, maybe treat your audience with some, you know, like, yeah.
Please convince your neighbors as well. Please convince your friends.
This English lady is really selling it, or English speaker is real selling it.
And you know, if you have your friends on the PlayStation 4, please,
She's doing vocal stuff. She's doing vocal stuff. Is it just me, or maybe I'm just too cynical, but as soon as I start hearing shit like that, I'm like, okay, you're trying to game me. You know what I mean? like when someone's just like, hey man, I really need your help, to, hey man, I really need your help. Like, you know, it's just, like you can hear it in the vocals, and you're like, something's up. I'm being fucked with.
and also if you see anyone connected on the network, just download it.
Jokes. I appreciate the fact, like, if they're going down with a burning ship, they're going down with fire. But that's assuming that it is the case. Again, I don't want to like not treat it as a big thing, because it could be a big thing.
Until we reach 4 million downloads. And actually, we are receiving some comments that maybe it's just a joke, but it's actually not a joke. It's an actual serious thing.
It's a serious thing. Nothing but smiles. Give it a minute. She's laughing.
Some of you guys are writing the data is too big, but please just try once to download it.
And again, things like that, you wouldn't say that if that was the case. You know what I mean? If it was genuinely like a cutoff point, you wouldn't say, you just try it. You could be like, I know it's a lot, guys, but just try it. Like, that's the only way we can get it is if you do it. But the fact that they're like, just you know, do your part. It's like, it's not. It seems like the stakes are higher than that.
And this is a serious thing. It's not a joke in the program.
Why are you smiling then? You know what I mean? If it isn't a joke, and maybe you're just goofy people, that's beautiful, but so many other things. Again, you should handle this more. Also, let's do something else. Real quick. Let's try one other thing. I'll be back. I see more laughing. I'm so happy to be like, this thing I created and love is now dying. Woo! Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, did they tweet about it? Do you know new fighters can be bought? Yeah, it's on Twitter. Update known issues. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing that like tweets this, you know what I mean? Whereas that would be the place where you do it. So yeah, like, I mean, it seems like they'd make this a thing. Like they'd tweet out, hey, get her fucking things up. If that was the case, like, you don't tweet about it. Like, I feel like it's a big thing. Maybe I missed it, but yeah. On a side note, very cool things coming. We got new like additions to stuff, so we can have like tier 4 or whatever. This one looks kind of cool. The Dr. Drill. I kind of just want the pants. That's really it. That's the only thing I'm like, hey, these are like new like colorful versions of it, or just like bright cyan stuff. With collaboration with World of Tanks, cool to see them doing that. That seems iffy how that's gonna work out. And of course, the Katana Stage 5 or 4-star, the next edition of the Katana, is also coming, which is really cool. Also, the Pork Chopper looks like it kind of got shat on a little bit. Well, no, it's just goldified. I just noticed that. I like the other one better though. That's the thing I wish they would let you do, is choose the look of the thing that you want, but not sacrifice the power that you attain. Just a little baby thing. But yeah. Again, I very much like fucking love the game, and even the developers. Like, again, they make stuff that I love to tears. Shadows of the Damned, Killer is Dead, just games that are innately strange, but yet super visualized and fantastic. Why are we looking at a buff dude right now? Fucking Tetsuo. But yeah, and I'm not like saying ill will towards them, like what a bunch of bastards. But I am saying, like, I don't know. It seems. I want to talk to you guys about it just in case, you know, but it also seems very, like, too many things are leading at that it's just simply a marketing ploy to do that. And if that is the case, that's not really relieving. It's pretty not great for you to do that to your community, you know what I mean? Just personally don't think that, like, maybe you guys stand a different way. Maybe you're like, this is what you have to do to gain, you know, momentum in your business and in your game. But to me, I don't know, it's just not worth the payout, you know what I mean? I don't know, but yeah, I just want to talk to you guys about it just because it seemed like it was something. We got to the end of the month, if it is a thing. Seems just strange. Again, I just thought I'd tell you guys. It's not that difficult to like be like, hey, brother with a PS4, download the game just to inflate their numbers so that the game may sell better or look like it is in a better state than it may actually be in. But, I don't know. I love the game, love the people who make it. Just curious and slightly annoyed about the whole doing of it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your time, and bye guys.